Hey everyone, this is Michelle with Foxy Chick Designs and Magnolia Design Company. How is everyone tonight? Just waiting to see if a few people pop on before we get started. Happy Friday. I'm glad it's Friday night. I really am. No, I am not sick. I still have my crazy cough. So I'm going to grab. I had Taco Bell for dinner. And I'm drinking some Diet Mountain Dew. Which happens to be my fave. So how's everybody's week? How did it go? I know people are dealing with a lot of crazy things. And I went shopping tonight. Oh my word. Some places were not bad. Walmart, believe it or not, even though just about everything is sold out in our area, like their meat cabinet, completely gone. Their freezer section, very limited. But it wasn't really crazy. It was kind of in and out. It was not bad at all. So anyway, back to our live. If you are popping on here, if you will say hello so that I can see that you're here. I'm also going to put the website in the comments so that if you would like to take a look at a catalog or if you want to check out what all Magnolia Design Company offers, you can head over to my website and you can see everything there. Okay, so there is the website. For some strange reason, I'm having a difficult time seeing comments. So if you are popping in, if you will say hello, so that I know that you're here. I'm going to go ahead and get started. If this is your first time catching a live, or you've never heard of Magnolia Design Company, or you have and you're just not working with a creator, if you will put a number 1 in the comments. If you've caught me before and you are a part of the Foxy Chick Design family or the Magnolia Design Company family, if you would put a number 2 and throw some thumbs ups and hearts. For those of you that are joining, if you are not a part of the Foxy Chick Design fan page, if you will, and that's where this is broadcasting from, or a share or the replay, if you will head over to Foxy Chick Design, the Facebook page, and give us a thumbs up and turn on the notifications. That way you will not miss when I go live. Hey, Katie Beth, how are you? If you are, if you would please share this video with your friends. We've had several new likes and followers to the page, and once we hit 250, I am going to do a sample kit giveaway for those that are part of the fan page or my business page. If you are catching me live, if you will comment #live. If you're catching the replay, if you will comment #replay. And so we're going to get started here. I got some happy mail today, and I was very excited because I wasn't expecting it until, well, at the beginning of the week, I didn't think I was going to get it this week at all. I thought it was going to be next week, and with the craziness going on, just wasn't sure what was happening with our mail, if it was going to be delayed or So just really wasn't sure when I was going to be getting these amazing new stencils, but luckily I got home today and had a nice little surprise. And the first one that I got is our 5x7 Home Sweet Home. And this little guy, I have the perfect little board for it. And actually, I'm going to show you the board, and I will probably do it tomorrow morning with our Saturday morning chalking and jammies. I got this cute little board right here, and it fits on there perfectly. So that is going to be our project for tomorrow morning. If you have any suggestions of colors that you would like to see, if you will leave those suggestions in the comments in this particular video. Then the second one I got and the next two that I got, I cannot tell you how extremely excited I am for these two. I've kind of been waiting for them to come out, and when Jennifer, my upline, told me that they were coming out, I about lost my mind, because a previous company that I was with had one of these lovely little things that I'm going to show you, and I was obsessed with it, and my family was obsessed with it, and it was kind of sad not to be able to use it, just because I'm not using those products anymore, since I'm not with that company. But the first one is our lovely little truck, the vintage truck. It is a 5x7, and it's called Fresh Flowers. And it says Fresh Flowers and Farmers Market is what it says down here. This right here says Farmers underneath there. But this is our lovely little truck, and it is a 5x7. And these guys are $8.99. I don't remember off the top of my head. I know what my price is, but I'm trying to think what retail is, and I don't remember. I apologize. I will post it after the video, or if somebody is on here live that knows, if you could pop it in the comments, I would really appreciate it. The price for the 5x7 stencils. Then for the one that we're going to use tonight, and probably my favorite, and for those of you that are popping on that know my dad saw this and about flipped his lid. He absolutely loved it, and he had to tell me the whole story. My dad is a big truck nut. He can tell you things about cars and vehicles of model. I mean, he can look at a car and he can tell you the make, model, and the year. And just about every time he is right on. He is spot on. But it is our big farm truck. And I thought it was a Model T. It is not a Model T. It is a Model A. And so my dad, of course, when he saw this, he had to give me the lowdown history of this crazy truck. And so it's got your truck, and then it also has the bars that go right here to where you can build it up to where it looks like it's got like a bed. And then the words are probably my favorite, and they say, "Country roads take me home." So that's the one that I'm going to be using tonight, and I'm actually going to do it. I have a tall wood piece that I'm going to be designing this on, and I think I have a really cool idea of how to do it. So I am going to get my cameras turned around here so that you guys can see, and get I have everything pretty much ready to go. I just need to cut up my stencil so that we can get ready to use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip you around so you can see my board, and then we will get started. Okay, let me see here. There we go. Oh, I've got my charger in the way, and I am so sorry. Let me move that. My phone was kind of starting to die when I decided to do my live. Okay, so here is my board, and I'm going to get this opened. Okay. And actually, I tried this with another, hey babe! My husband popped on. I like when he pops on my lives. I think it's cool. I tried this with another stencil, and instead of cutting it all the way through, I'm just going to lift it up here a little bit and cut on this little white line, like so, just so I can keep my backer sheet intact. And so then I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to just lift it up just the tiniest little bit. My nails are not really letting me cooperate. There we go. And I'm just going to run my scissors along this. I'm not a big fan of little pieces all over the place. And when I did this with another stencil, I just like when I cleaned it up, I could put it all back together. So we're going to try it with this one too. All right. So there. Now my stencil is completely cut apart. And it's still on the same backer sheet, but it is all to where I can pull it up. Okay. So my idea, and you guys can help me with this, I can either do a black truck, or I could do a gray truck, or I can do this baby blue, this blue ice. What do you guys think? Whoop. What do you guys think? Black, gray, coal black, coal gray, or blue ice? Which one do you guys think? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the truck kind of in the middle here, and then I'm going to use the country roads on one side and the take me home on the other. I've got a piece sticking up here, and I might just have to sand that down, and I don't think I have my sanding block close by me here. I did, but I think I moved it out to my other spot where I was working at. But I am gonna do that. So I am gonna work with the truck first. So since I've not used this, I've not marked the back, but our stencils are reusable. They are silk screens, they are self-adhesive, and on one side of the backer sheet it is kind of glossy. I don't know if you can see that or not. On the other side it's more paper. So in each of the little areas, because I didn't cut them apart, I am going to write what's on the back here. So I'm going to just take my Sharpie, and here where the truck goes, I'm going to put vintage truck. And then on the words up here in this corner, I'm going to put country roads. And on this side is the gate, so I'm just going to put gate. Okay. So then when I go to put them back, I will know which side that everything was supposed to go on. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel up my vintage truck, and I'm going to start from the corner, but I'm going to work my way to the side. And then I'm going to just go from the middle, and I'm going to pull this up. And I will sit the rest of this over to the side. I am going to lint this up, and what linting is I'm just going to put it on a towel to pick up some lint. You can put it on your shirt, you can put it on your skirt, you can put it on your pants, whatever. I'm just going to lay it across my shirt and pull it up just to get some lint so it takes off some of the sticky, so that when I put it down on my surface and I go to peel it back up, I'm not going to be stretching or ruining the stencil. Okay, so as you can see, I've got a little bit, maybe you can't, there, you see how I picked up a little bit of fuzz and lint, so we call it linting. And I'm going to move my board up here just a little bit more so you guys can see. And I'm going to lay this down right about, I think right about there, I think is where I'm gonna, and I'm just gonna smooth this out and make sure there are no air bubbles in the silk screen. And I think I'm going to do a black. I think I'm going to do a black truck is what I'm going to do. I think that'll be the best option. Okay. I think I've got this all spread out. So then I'm going to, you know what? Actually, I'm not. I'm going to do a gray truck. I'm going to do cool gray truck. And then for the Country Roads Take Me Home, I am going to do some of our Tiffany Teal. Tiffany Teal has really become probably my favorite paste with Magnolia. I'm not quite sure why, but I really like that color. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up my chalk paste. And I'm going to grab a stir stick and I am just going to give that a good stir. And I'm going to work around the edge, trying to get some of that stuff that's dried back in the jar so I can mix it in with the rest. And I'm just giving that a really good stir. Okay, and I've got it good. So I'm going to just use my stir stick and I'm just going to lay down some of the chalk paste, and I'm going to grab one of my small squeegees, and I'm just going to work from the top, and I'm going to work down over all of the silk screened areas, making sure that they are all covered. There we go. Just making sure they are all covered. And I'm just going in one direction. With wood especially, it could have the tendency of bleeding. So I am just going in one direction. I'm starting from the top and working my way down. I'm going to grab a little bit more chalk paste just to finish off these wheels. And then I'm going to go over and pull up any excess that I can pull up and put back in the jar, because this can be reused over and again on other projects. Okay, So now that that is done, I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to pull up the end, but I'm going to work my way down to the middle, because you never want to pull from a corner like this, because if your stencil gets stuck, then you run the risk of stretching your stencil. So I'm just going to grab from the middle here, and I'm going to work it across. Oh, I like that. Oh, that looks awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set my stencil to the side, and I will clean it when I'm done with the project. And I'm actually going to show you how easy it is to clean up our stencils. They clean up super, super quick and super easy. Oh, I like how that turned out a lot. I'm going to go ahead and use my heat tool and get that all dry. Alright, and it does not take very long for this to dry. Yep. Yep, that is all dry. And so you can see it went on like a paint, but it dries hard. You can rub your hands all over this, and it's not smudging at all. Okay, now that we're done with the gray, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to close this up, because I do not want it to get yucky. Nah. I need to get like a mat or something to put down on my table, because I have all kinds of craziness that I do. Okay, and then I'm going to pull off the Country Roads Take Me Home. And I'm just doing the same, pulling up from the top and pulling that off. And I'm going to go ahead and fuzz it and lint it and get some lint on here. And then I am going to lay this down right about here. And I'm only going to do the Country Roads. I'm not going to do Take Me Home, because I'm going to do that on this other side here. So I'm going to be very, very careful. And actually, I'm going to pull out, oh, do I have it in here? I don't think I have my multi-tool. Oh, I don't have a multi-tool in here. And I don't have, you know what, actually I'm going to take one of my smaller squeegees here, and I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut this in half. So the way they come is they come like this, where it's a big one, and I cut them in half. So I'm going to take one of these guys, and I'm going to cut it in half again, like so, just to make a smaller squeegee, because I do have one of our multi-tools. I just don't have it here at my desk, and I don't really want to take the time in a video to go grab it, because I'm not quite sure where it's at. So I'm going to open up my Tiffany Teal. And I used it last night, so it doesn't really need a stir. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this down just a little bit here, and I'm going to dip my little squeegee that I cut into the chalk paste, and I'm going to start at the top and just work my way across. And I am doing little bits of chalk paste at a time. Just trying to be very careful by this Y. Okay. I'm going to go back and pull up some of that extra chalk paste, being very careful not to hit the take me home. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and peel up from the corner. Maybe I am. As soon as I can get a corner to peel up. There we go. And I'm going to work it down. And then I'm going to just peel up like so. Ooh, I like that. Can you guys see that? If you can see that, give me some thumbs up. But I am going to dry that because I don't want anything to happen to it, because that looks crisp and clear. Alright, so that is done. Now I'm going to shift down to this other end of the board, and I'm going to lay this down right about there. And I'm just going to push down this Take Me Home. I really don't need to push down the country roads because we're not using that part at all. And then I'm going to grab my little squeegee again, and I'm just going to get this all covered. Okay, I'm going to get all the excess squeegeed up, squeegee it back into the jar. I'm going to set this aside, and then I'm going to grab this and I'm going to peel it up. Oh, I like it. Because it's on this little bit of a blemish, I can see that it ran a little bit, but I still like it a lot. Alright, and I think, yep, that is all dry. Alright, so that is the project for tonight. So it's Country Roads, Take Me Home with the truck. And I think that looks super, super cute. And then I do have little hangers that I will put on the back of this. Once I seal it, and then it is ready to go, and I can hang this up in my house. I absolutely love how that turned out, especially this Country Roads. Like, I just think that is so pretty. Even if you did the Country Roads with just that much of the truck, even if you wouldn't have added any of this, I just think that right there is super cute. So, but anyhow, that is the project for tonight. Very easy, very simple. then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you real quickly how to clean up your stencils. It's super fast, doesn't take a lot of time. Let me go ahead and get my paste all cleaned up, and then I'm going to move my board out of the way. And I've got these awesome microfiber towels that I found at our local dollar store, believe it or not. And so I'm going to lay the truck and the country roads right on there. And I've got a spray bottle with some distilled water. And I'm just going to go ahead and spray this down. And then I'm going to grab our handy dandy little board eraser, and I'm going to wet it down too. And then it's just a matter, of wiping it off. And I am not... There we go. And what I can do too is with the microfiber towel here too, is I can just go in and clean that all off. And then I'm going to go ahead and peel this up and flip it over. Same way with the truck. I'm going to be very careful pulling it up because I don't want to stretch my stencil. And I'm going to flip that over just like so. And I'm going to spray it down again on both sides. Whoop. And then I'm just going to wipe this off. Okay. Then I'm going to grab one of my other microfiber towels, a dry one, and I'm going to lay our lovely little stencil in here like so. I'm going to just fold it over. And actually, you guys can't see that, so I just put my stencil in between the microfiber towels, and I'm just going to dry it off. And then I'm going to, and you can tell it's already back to being sticky. So then I'm going to go ahead and grab my backer sheet, and I'm just going to line that up like so. And that's all back on. Then I'm going to take my truck. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just lay it in here like so. Fold it between the microfiber. And I'm going to go ahead and just dry it off. And I'm going to peel it back off. And bring my backer sheet back in. And I'm just going to line up the stencil on the backer sheet, just like so. making sure that it's all lined up. Just like that. Then I'm going to press it back down. And voila! All cleaned up, project done. And I literally can just walk away right now if I wanted to. It's super quick and easy. The project itself does not take long. It takes a little bit longer when I'm showing you on video, just because I'm walking through each step and making sure that I explain it, so that if you buy the products, you can go back through and watch this particular video, and you can have, you know, step-by-step instructions. But if I'm just creating and I'm not doing a video of any sorts, then, I mean, it's a matter of minutes. It really is. I can throw a couple projects together, you know, just in 30 minutes. I can do quite a bit. So that is the project for tonight. If you like what you saw, like I said, if you would give me a thumbs up and share this video, I would greatly appreciate it. If you would like to know more about Magnolia Design Company and the products, or if you would like to get paid to craft like I do, if you will comment info in the comments, then I will get out the information that you need to become a creator like me. Our amazing Kickstart kit is only $69, and it comes with 5 stencils like you saw me use tonight. It comes with 4 of our 3-ounce chalk paste. It comes with 1 of our permanent inks. It comes with an 11 by 13 board, which the board itself is amazing. I don't think I have mine close by here, or I would show it all to you. But it is a really nice board to create on. I actually create on that one for my displays. You get a small squeegee, an angled squeegee, our board eraser, and an apron, and that is all for $69 plus tax and shipping. To become a creator, there is no monthly or quarterly minimum. There is a small $10.99 fee for your website. I've got people that are wanting to join just to be a hobbyist, to get the amazing 35% discount off of their products. You get that as soon as you sign up. So if you are interested in becoming a creator, or you would just like more information, or you've got questions, I'm sure, you know, if you've never seen Magnolia Design Company before, I'm sure you've got questions. If you have questions, if you will reach out to me, I will be more than happy to answer all of your questions, so that you can make an educated decision of whether or not to join my team. I appreciate all of you guys popping on. I appreciate, you know, the different feedback that you give and the interaction that you give on the page. I really do appreciate it. I enjoy creating for you guys, and I mean, most of the stuff that you see me create, I use in my own home, or I'm doing it as a gift, or somebody has asked for a specific thing, or I also sell on a couple different platforms where I sell my finished products. So again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow morning for Saturday morning chalking and jammies. And the project that I am going to be doing tomorrow is our Home Sweet Home. And it's backwards. Our Home Sweet Home. And this is one of the brand new stencils that were just launched. So this is going to be the project for tomorrow morning. So I will see you all then. Have a great night. Bye.